Okay. I would like to invite Scott Sammons to go to that side. As soon as I call their name, you can just show them some love and affection. If you have given me your oath of allegiance, I should still have it, so that's fine. Ambassador Toye. Scott, we are now going to do the oath of allegiance, and I'm going to call them one by one. Do you do that one by one, sir? Okay, so Scott is there with you.
Can we have the list of Ambassador Toye of Crowne, please can you Mr. Dada Olatubosu, Mr. McCallum Len, His Royal Highness Study Initially, Mr. Daolumi, Mr. Bimbo Roberts, Pastor Felix Olaniyi, other fellows remain retired to the seats. Thank you. I believe we all have oath of allegiance. What we're about to do is the official induction of honorary fellow members, and I will invite you to say after me. I. Your names? Male or female?
Male.
Currently of? Do you hereby consent to be an honorary fellow member of the Institute of Information Management with effect from the 9th day of September 2017 henceforth do solemnly swear and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Institute, that as an honorary fellow of the Institute of Information Management, I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and directives as stipulated in the Constitution of the Institute, that I will not allow my power, that I will to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Institute, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct of the Institute, that in all circumstances I will do what is right according to the law, without fear or favor, that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the professional practice of information management at all times. I therefore pray to God to enable me hold on to this oath always. So help me God. Amen. By the power conferred on me as the Chairman, President, Governing Council, Institute of Information Management, IIM Africa, I hereby confer on you honorary fellowship of the Institute. Congratulations. I will be calling out the names for the presentation of certificates. Can I have somebody help me out?
The next name is called Sammons. No? Ambassador Soye Okolawo. Mr. Dada Olatubosun Olaniyan. Neil McCallum. Royal Highness Prince Tade Olushile. And the Doctor and Son, Dr. Dayo Olowo. Last but not the least, on the honorary fellow member is Pastor Felix Olalekon Makonjo.
So we would like to invite the professional fellows while the honorary fellows.
I will now invite I will invite her last for strategic reasons. I will now invite the lovely man all the way from Liverpool, one of the most famous Nigerians living in Liverpool, Tai Oderinde Abeleshindogba, to step forward. Yeah, and also Aisha Daniel Ogeriaki. Aha! We have to be very, very careful. She's the only lady, and we did not give her a proper London welcome. Aha!
We're about to commence on the official induction of professional fellows into our Institute of Information Management, IIM Africa. Please say after me. I. Your names?
Aisha.
Male or female?
Female.
Currently of?
For the 16 because
Do hereby consent
Hereby consent
to be a fellow member with the Institute of Information Management
with the Institute of Information Management
with effect from the 9th day of September
with effect from the 9th day of September
2017.
2017.
Henceforth,
Henceforth,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
and affirm that
and affirm that
I will be faithful
I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the Institute,
to the Institute,
that as a fellow
that as a fellow
of the Institute of Information Management,
of the Institute of Information Management,
I will strive to preserve
I will strive to pursue
the fundamental objectives
fundamental objectives
and directives
and directives
as stipulated in the Constitution of the Institute,
as stipulated in the Constitution of the Institute,
that I will not allow my personal interest
that I will not allow my personal interest
or any form of sentiment
or any form of sentiment
to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Institute, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct of the Institute, that in all circumstances I will do what is right according to the law, without fear or favor, that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the professional practice of information management at all times. I therefore pray to God to enable me hold on to this oath always. So help me God. Amen. By the power and authority conferred on me as the Chairman, President, Governing Council, Institute of Information Management, I hereby admit you as professional fellows into the Institute. Congratulations. I, Oderinde, Aisha Yabo Ogeriaki.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. When we do an event of this magnitude, you know, during our degree days, when you get your degree, what do? So I will now ask all the fellow, after the chairman and president will have been seated, don't worry, it's just protocol. Everybody that knows me knows that I love protocol. And it's part of the protocol, it's an official program, we'll be finishing shortly. I will now ask all the fellow, my co-fellows, and all professional fellows to now move their cap. It's on the right-hand side. After this ceremony, you now move it to the left-hand side. So you can just move your cap like that, so that this is seated on the left-hand side. Thank you. So if you can all stand up for another group photograph like that, so that they will know that you've been inducted properly. For a group photograph. Thank you. You may be seated. On this note, I think among the fellows, they've selected 2 people among them to respond, because if we say that we are going to ask 12 people to respond, we're going to be here till about 5 o'clock. So 2 of them will just respond on behalf of the graduates of the inductees, and we'll move into menu. I'm so sorry that I am 15 minutes late behind schedule, but it's one of those things. We're still not doing badly. We'll still finish about 3 o'clock. Can I call on Neil to first of all give the remarks or response on behalf of the inductees, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a great honor. We have heard many wise words today, and I have very few to add to them, other than to thank the Institute, to thank the President and Chairman, to thank all of you for being here, and to say that this is a humbling moment, an honor, and it is an honor and privilege to share this special day with such a fine group of fellows. I hope that although we have met as strangers, we have spent today as inductees, and I hope that we will part today as friends. Thank you all very, very much indeed. This has been a great honor.
The President and Chairman of the Governing Council, if I have your permission, I would like to change the program a little bit, if I have your permission, and this is what I want to do. After the remarks, I want us to do the vote of thanks and have the group photographs. So I want the group photographs to, as we are taking it, we can also move into menu, and we can use that menu for networking and conviviality, so that we just don't have the menu and come back again. So we just round up the program just like that. Are we all in agreement with that? Yes. So that we just finish all the formality. I will now call on my leader and brother to give the other remark. Is the multiple award-winning demand. He has 2 chieftaincy titles. He has won over 100 awards. He's a community leader. Chief Bimbo Robert Folayan to give the second remark and response.
To Mr. President and Chairman of the Governing Council, Dr. Yedokun Oyewole. I want to say on behalf of the new fellows, a very big thank you to you for finding us worthy of this role, and to congratulate you also for this successful outing in London. Before I go ahead, before I actually round up, incidentally, I actually happen to be somebody who works with raw data, not with information. I work in information technology as an IT consultant, and I'm a British Computer Society chartered IT professional in the UK. So we do what is called data warehousing, where we warehouse data, and then we try to help companies to transform them into information that can bring profits into their businesses. So you've made a very good decision by inviting me into this. Lost his wife a few months back, and on behalf of the members in the audience and the new fellows, we're just presenting you with this condolence card.
I will now call on the representative of IIM to give the final vote of thanks. Is Aisha doing that?
On behalf of the president and chairman of the Governing Council, Ambassador Dr. Oyewole, my honorary and fellow members, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. I appreciate everyone here, those who came from far and near to grace this occasion. I must not fail to acknowledge the exemplary efforts of those who packaged this event, making it a resounding success and memorable. God bless you all. At this juncture, I want to assure all here present that the UK chapter of this institute has taken root and has come to stay. The seed planted today will germinate and shall grow to become an oak tree, nurturing and mentoring great minds for the benefit of mankind. God Almighty helping us all and being on our side, I assure you all, we will take this institute to the next level. Before I end my speech, I would like to implore us country aside Nigeria. For me, I believe Nigeria will get there because I am an incurable optimist. Let us all put our hands on deck to give this country our best. I mean Nigeria. Once again, I thank you all so much for taking our time to attend this ceremony and making it a huge success. You are all greatly appreciated. Long live the Institute. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Wishing you all journey masses back to your various destinations. Thank you.
Before I declare the event closed, we are going to have a group photograph. So I'll call on all the inductees to come forward, and I want because it is very, very important that we document this moment. So everybody will come forward and stand behind them. When we finish that, you will go back to your seats, and we will now have, the first thing we had was procession. We will now have recession. And I'm not talking about the economic recession. And I'm so delighted to inform you, for those who don't read your papers regularly, is that Nigeria is out of recession anyway, 2 days ago. So that's a good news. And some of you have been wondering, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Dr. Dayo Olomu. And my relationship to this is that some of you know me as community leader, HR person, motivational speaker. I actually have my first degree in business information system. So that's my relationship with IT. Okay, so on this note, I would like to invite all the inductees to come forward. And after that, all the other guests, we join them. Please, if you don't mind, we don't want anybody to leave the room now because we are going to the reception very soon. So can I ask that we all join them, please, and stay at the back? Don't worry, even if you can't see, you just be there. Don't worry. So you can, there's a way, you should move forward, because there's a little step. If they move forward just one bit, and you can just put yourself where we can see you. And if you are here with your, okay. No, there's a way you asked us to do the other time, to do our shoulder. Okay.
You stand like that. On this side, we will turn slightly in right hand. Perfect. And we can all fit in. Yeah, just a little bit, then we can all fit in.
Turn the light. It's too light. It's too light. No, switch it on.
Can I bring the chair and all the winners, all the sit down. Yeah.
Let's move the chair. No, still we're sitting anymore.
Okay, you know what? I am changing this a little bit.
I'm an event organizer.
Yeah. So just so that you should come and sit down where you are sitting.
You can stand at the back and I'll move this.
Okay, that makes sense.
Where we were sitting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, do we have space for everybody at the back? Yeah, there is.
Hey, Ty, get a seat for yourself.
Huh?
Get a seat for yourself.
Okay. How? What do you want?
No, I'm just.
No, it's okay. We don't mind.
It's okay.
We don't mind. Shaya, are you happy? Shaya is a pro, so I respect her job. Okay, this makes a lot of sense.
If everyone look towards this.
Now, if you can just go back to your seats, we are rounding up in 1 minute, just 1 minute. So we are going to have the recession. And when we go out, from there we can be taking pictures and we can be eating and just be having networking and conviviality. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am now speaking as a fellow of the Institute of Information Management. So when you want to address me, my new title is Dr. Dayo Olomu. What? I just love you. The way you are saying it, I'm even feeling good. Okay. And if they even give me chieftaincy title, I can be Boba Mua of London, of Crowne. I don't need to add that. Okay, I am now going to call on the president and the chairman of the governing body, who is going to lead the procession. The music, sir. Somebody was playing music when we are coming in. Since I enjoy the music, it's part of it, so that it makes me feel good when we are going on. We can be playing the music now, sir. And I was also told that what you are going to eat is just like finger food. We have some people from Liverpool, they left very early. So I was told that we have takeaway pounded yam and rice, and just anyone you want. You can just tell Aisha to say that, can I have, just style it, it will be packed for you properly, and you can have it. Okay. Like I said earlier on, if you want the presentation, all the presentation will be given to Aisha. You can give your email address to Aisha, who will email it to you. As we round up this historic moment with a reception. Refreshments, networking, and conviviality.
Well, again, as usual, my name is Olayomi Koiki. I'm sure you've been enjoying that as well. All the way from Canary Wharf, Crowne Plaza Hotel in Battersea, where the Institutionalization Information Management Fellow Award has been taking place. It's very, very unique. kind of award. I'm sure for those of you that were watching, you'll be able to understand that this is a kind of award that is very important. As we all know, information is very important in our day-to-day activities. I'm sure a lot have been said as well. But the most important thing is that we will get one or two people that will be able to talk to us as well, to be able to tell us more, in terms of what has taken place today, and also those that have been given award as well. They'll be able to tell us, how they feel, and what it is that for them to have been given, this beautiful award as well. But for the time being, thank you very much for everyone that have logged in all over the world. I myself, my name is Olayomi Koiki, Niger Diaspora, one central hub connecting all the Nigerians and Africans in the United Kingdom. We're also on the radio, all our social media. You could join us as well. You can follow us on Twitter. Also, if you want to get in touch with us, Yomi at NigerDiaspora.net, where we could bring your event live to the global audience as well. Thank you very much for Ever in Vogue, where it took place yesterday at in Kent, where they were having their 4th award. After here, I'll be heading to central London, where there's another beautiful African show taking place by our own designer, there, Eunice. So keep in touch. In the next 2 or 3 hours, that event takes up in central London. But for the time being, I'll be able to show you a bit of the view. This is a quite expensive area as well. As you can tell, because maybe you've been hearing a bit of the helicopter. This is actually the area where the helicopter. I'm in the same building where those helicopter helipad. So take off for those that doesn't want to drive into the traffic of central London. But for the time being, I'll get 1 or 2 people to speak to us, to tell us, what today really means. So that for those of you that are watching, you'll be able to get a better feel, from what has taken place since 10 o'clock this morning. Keep watching. Okay, let's get the first person to come and talk to us. You stay there. We've got, the royal Prince Tade. Thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations once more. Yes, it's very, very important. Institution of Information Management. Tell us, for the audience that are watching you, I know you, but for the audience, for the sake of the audience that are watching, your name and how you feel being honored, as a fellow this afternoon.
Wow, it's a great and it's an honor to be a member of the institution as well, because it's good to do what you know how to do best, and this is a show what I've been doing. I've been actually celebrating today, which I'm so happy with the kind of job I do and the kind of information we pass on to people as well, and the kind of people that we motivate as well through the institution. And so I'm so glad to be a member of the institution today.
Wow, thank you very much for putting us through to that. I know, your award just went not too long, a couple of weeks back. Even though Niger Diaspora could not make it, we're going to make it up anyway. But the most important thing is, the news is very important. You just talked about the youth out there. My, passion as well is about the youth out there. The youth will be looking at you and thinking, well, it's easy, the guy's just been given a fellow. But tell the youth out there, a message before I let you go have your lunch there.
Right, the message to the youth. I know the reason why we celebrate most of the talented artists last month, because they've done so many things in the industry, and the reason being because most of them they have a good quality. They all have individual gift, and they're all gifted as well. So we intend to use that award to bring everybody out, like people that have been isolated themselves, to come out. They can be somebody like me, you, that have been out there doing what we know how to do best. And this is more reason that we need most youth to come out. They can do more than this. We can only do to inspire them. So we want everyone to come out and to give all their best, whatever they're doing, whatever information they need to come out and to let all the world know what they are doing.
Well, thank you very much, and once again, congratulations on your new. So, how are we going to call you now? Prince Tade and FIIM. That's it.
Whichever one that goes.
Well, and you're gonna have to update your Facebook page as well, so that we so that we're able to search you with that hashtag that have just been added to you. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, I mean, the most important thing is that people are still taking pictures. We'll probably be able to bring to you, the pictures still going on. But I'm sure for those of you that are watching, what you're watching live all the way from Battersea, Crowne Plaza Hotel, and behind us is where all the helipad. For those that are not traveling on the road, you might be surprised that few people don't actually go on the road. They do go on the helipad, and I will be able to show you that in about a few minutes now. Well, you can see, the beautiful view of the helipad, where all kind of helipad is taking, all kind of helicopters comes up from here. But the most important thing is we're still at the Crowne Plaza Hotel, where it's all taking place.
Thank you. Okay, my card. I want a video done.
All right, we're gonna speak to Chief, the new fellow. So we need to Chief Bimba Falayon to be able to tell us what has taken place today in a bit of summary, and also those that are watching, that have been following the proceeding as well. Congratulations for your new honorary award that you've been given this afternoon, sir.
Thank you.
To the audience that doesn't know you, that are watching globally, if you just want to tell the audience the name and a bit of what has taken place, this afternoon as well.
My name is Bimbo Roberts Folayon, and I'm an IT professional. I currently consult with Nationwide Bank, and I've been in IT information systems and computing for about 20 years. I work with banking in the banking sector mainly, even though I have my business as well. I've just been inducted into the Nigerian, actually African Institute of Information Management. This is the Nigerian branch, but the headquarters is in Nigeria. So I was invited, honored about 2014. That's about 3 years ago, but today was the induction. So I'm formally a fellow. So I'll be adding FIIM in front of my name. Currently, I'm also a CITP, which is a British Chartered IT professional. That's the highest you can ever get. And I'm also a British CITP assessor, which means I also assess people that have done very well in IT in this country. That's the British Computer Society. I'm very happy. So this is what's happened, and there were about 3 other about 5 diasporans from the UK in the number of people that were also inducted. I'm really happy that Nigeria is connecting with its diaspora, trying to harness some of the resources, so that all of us working together, we can start to develop how information can be managed properly. I also work with raw data. I've done a lot about the data warehousing, particularly for banks. So most of the time when the banks were merging in the UK, right from Nationwide Bank, right from Royal Bank of Scotland, NatWest, all of those mergers, Halifax Bank, Bank of Scotland. I've been involved in virtually every single bank merger in the country, without sounding very arrogant, but I think I've got in my hands really, really dirty. At the moment, I consult for Nationwide Bank. I'm a program test manager, and I have 10 working streams that work under my program, the program that I'm working on, which is working with the payment systems at the bank. And what we work with are raw data. They're just raw data. So these raw data are processed and converted into solid information for the customers of the banks. And it's really nice that I've become a fellow in Nigeria because of my interaction with data, which becomes information at the end of the day.
Wow. And just to wrap it up before we let you go, word of wisdom to the youth out there, and I know you're one person that is passionate about the youth as well, before I let you go, sir.
I think our youth, the sky is not even the limit. In fact, I'm always so proud with the kind of youth that we have today. Look at what you're doing, Koiki. The sky is not even the limit. You are going to get there faster than us. But my word of advice is that you just have to keep working, source for information as much as possible, tap as much information from the leaders or elders, get as much information, and also realize that you can become anything. There's absolutely nothing that can stop a youth from getting to the pinnacle of their career, individual career, whether in IT, whether in economics, whether in medicine, or in any aspects of life. All you need to do is just, first of all, dream, and then plan the steps that you want to take to get to those steps, and never look back. And in some few years' time, you look back and you say, thank God I took those steps. So the first step is dream about where you want to be in 5 years' time. Once you're happy that this is what I want to be, this is what makes me happy, then look for how you can train yourself to get there. Because training is really crucial. We really have to go for training. We have to source for certifications, read as much as we can. And once we get that, then we start to work hard. And we also map out our steps to get into our destination. And the sky will never even be the limit for you. Wow. That's my advice for the young people.
Wow. Thank you very much, and once again, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Okay, well, we've got another very new inducted fellow. For the audience that are watching, if you just tell us your name, sir, and also what has taken place today, and the message, to the youth, and your, what you feel in terms of information, because information is very important in our day-to-day activities.
Thank you very much. My name is Taufik Dada Olaniyan. Also thank the President and the Chairman, Dr. Oyedeokun, for him to come to the UK to do the presentation for the Institute of Management, Information Management, which means is very, very important for the Africa, in case of so that we can able to keep our information secure, and so that we can able to do the process also. And information management is also good for all the organizations, including the government, so that we can able us to keep all the our accounts regarding to the process, whereby it's more easier for us to able us to see the information from one organization to the other. And also it's also good for all the youth and organization for them to be part of the information management, whereby if they can able to also able them to provide a job for the youth, and I think it would be very good for the Africans, especially in Nigeria, if we can able to have this information management for them to enable us to keep our record keeping. So that's what I say. Okay,
and then the last question is any message to the youth out there that are looking at you and thinking, wow, I would love to be, going the same footstep like you. What is the message you would like to give to the youth?
I think the information I'm going to give for the youth that is really good for them to make sure that we have to empower them, to also give them, for them to be motivated, to be motivation regarding to what they require them, for them if they can able to also do some training regarding to information management, kind of so that they can able to acquire a lot of experience. Just for example, if they want to get a job, they were able to know how to make sure that they've safeguard or to secure personal information about the patient or a customer if they are dealing with, especially now, for example, again, when we talk about in the office, whereby you need to know the importance of you keeping records safe, just for example, again, for you not to be breaching the confidentiality about the people's information.
Thank you very much, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now we've got the new fellow. I think Uncle will have to update his Facebook as well. I'm very sure he'll be doing that as quickly as possible. Congratulations once again. just a bit of summary what has taken place, and also, I know you're a passionate person of the youth, because a lot of the youth that will be watching this, especially globally, and they were thinking, wow, it's that easy. What is the message, that has taken place today, and the message also to the youth out there, please?
I think more than anything, what we've had is the induction and investiture of new fellows of the Institute of Information Management in Africa. And what they've done is that they've carefully chosen about 12 professionals in UK and offer them in an honorary fellow. But what I think is the most important is that hard work pays. My message for the youth is that youth have to be focused, they need to persevere, and they need to know exactly what they are doing. And they should never give up on their dream. I feel very, very honored and privileged to be given the fellowship. This is my first fellowship award, and I feel very, very humble and excited about it. And it just shows that, and I've never even met the organizers from Adam. I met the ambassador for the first time today. And he said they've looked at what I've been doing over the years, and that's the reason why I've been given the honor. So I feel very, very privileged and honored to just say that we just need to continue doing what we are doing, because somebody is watching. No matter what we do, we leave our digital imprint online, irrespective, and people go and look at it. People check you out on Facebook, people check you out on the internet, and the impression they form about you will determine your brand. So I'm very, very excited.
Thank you very much, and once again, congratulations.
And thanks, Yomi, for all the good work.
And the important thing is, for those that are watching, I'd like to say once more again, this is a big uncle that I speak to almost all the time, daily, that gives advice and all that. So I'll say again to you, thank you very much.
Thanks, Yomi.
For being there all the time as well.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, the most important thing is, as we're rounded up quickly to the final stage of this beautiful event that has taken place at the Crowne Plaza. I was actually showing you a bit of where all these helicopters are parked. For those that doesn't like going on the street of London, but the most important thing is, join me again from about 6 p.m. where I'll be transmitting from another event where it's all taking place in central London. It's an African fashion show as well by our own designer Eunice. It's very, very important that you keep an eye on my live stream, and I'll be back again. Thank you very much, and once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki, one central hub connecting all the Nigerians and Africa, not just in UK but globally. Thank you, and have a good afternoon.